gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, well, I'm back in the kitchen again today, and you know, I've been seeing all of these videos on YouTube and on TikTok and other platforms talking about this new thing called an onion boil. Well, basically all they're doing is they're taking a whole onion and they're like kind of carving out the center, and they're putting like seafood oil and butter and, you know, garlic, other things like that, and then they wrap it in foil and bake it in the oven. So really it's just a baked onion. I don't know why all of a sudden this took off. I remember doing this as a kid. We would always wrap an onion and season it. We used to carve out the center and put like a bouillon cube in there, and then some butter, and then we'd wrap it in foil and we put it on the grill while we're grilling everything else. We were doing that in the 70s, but all of a sudden now it's a huge thing. I'm not sure why they call it an onion boil. Maybe it's because they're putting you know, like seafood boil seasoning in there or something like Old Bay or something. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I saw these boiler onions in the grocery store yesterday, and I thought it reminded me of this whole onion boil thing, and I thought it'd be fun to make a sort of a onion sandwich. Alright, so here's our boiling water. We'll get our onions, plop them right in there. Just like that. We'll just let those boil in there for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. And then over here I have some ice water. So I'm going to go right from the boiling water into the ice water just to cool them down. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I dumped out the water from this, and I'm just going to put some marinara in here. I like this Rouse brand. It's pretty good. So I'll put some marinara in there. And then I'll just put this on the edge of the burner here. I'm going to turn it down. Oh, it's off actually. I'm just going to let it kind of warm up slowly a little bit here, and then I'm going to take these onions over to the cutting board. And we'll start working on these. Now the trick to these is you just cut off on this little root end here. Just like that. And then squeeze the top and they pop right out. Just like that. So we'll cut off the end. Squeeze. Just like that. They pop right out. If you don't like these little tops on here, you can trim those off as well. Alright, we have our peeled onions, so I'm going to go along with this whole onion boil thing, and I'm going to bake them in the oven. So I'm going to put my onions on the foil, just like that, and then I'm going to put some butter in there with that. And then some pepper, some salt, and then some dried oregano, and some dried basil. I'm just going to wrap this up, and I'm going to put this into the toaster oven, you know, for maybe like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's see how they look. Oh, they look pretty good. Just starting to get soft. I want them to have a little bit of crunch to them, so I didn't want to cook them too long. I think 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes is perfect. I'm back at the stove with my marinara. I'm going to take my onions and then all that butter and juice and put all that right into there. Okay, we're just going to let our onions just kind of simmer in this marinara for a little bit. And then in the meantime, we're going to get our roll toasted and ready to go. So I'm going to use my pan, same pan again here, and I'm going to give my roll just kind of a preliminary toasting. So I'm going to bring this back over to the toaster. We'll put that in just for a couple minutes. Onions are simmering along nicely here. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so I have my onions. I'm going to put them on here just like you would a nice meatball sandwich. Look at that. Just like that. And then some nice provolone cheese. Put another one. Put another cheese on there. Then we're going to put this back into the oven. That. Wow. That looks great. All right, there it is. My onion boil meatball, well, vegetarian meatball sandwich. Anyway, it looks delicious. It smells delicious. I put a side of marinara. So I just picked some basil from my garden. So I'm going to put a little chiffonade of basil in there as well. See that? Right on there. Oh, looks good. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm actually going to cut it in half. And then I'll share the other half with my wife. So let's see if I can eat this. Well, that is really good. If you like onions, this is definitely something that you might enjoy. Let me stick another meatball in there. Look at that. Looks like a meatball sandwich, and it tastes like a meatball sandwich. Has all those sort of warm and fuzzy meatball flavors without the meat. That was really good. All right, well, that's a short little video. This is my take on the onion boil craze. Mine is a onion boil meatball sandwich. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.